Bonjour, c'est Mademoiselle Lorraine. Ça va? Moi, ça va bien. Ok, aujourd'hui, vous allez apprendre les pronoms personnels en français. So today you're going to be learning about the personal pronouns in French. Aussi le verbe avoir and as well the verb avoir. On va parler d'avoir plus tard. Okay? So we're going to talk about the verb avoir a little bit later. Mais au début, il faut savoir et comprendre les pronoms personnels. Okay? But first, you need to know and understand personal pronouns. I'm going to write them on the board and then we're going to talk about them. Okay? Are you taking notes? Let's do it. Les pronoms personnels en français. Vous avez je, tu, il, that's I-L, il. You have elle, E-L-L-E, et on, which is written O-N. Okay? So far you have je, tu, il, elle, on. Aussi, vous avez nous, N-O-U-S, vous, V-O-U-S, okay, vous, and you have il, elle, pluriel. Okay, so here we go. Les pronoms personnels en français sont je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. Okay? I want you to notice that il, elle here and il, elle here are pronounced exactly the same, but these two do not have an S on them, and these two do, which tells us that il, elle with an S is plural. So repeat after me. Les pronoms personnels. Je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. Très bien, okay? Now, let's talk about what those crazy words mean. C'est quoi un pronom personnel? Okay, you use personal pronouns all of the time, and you don't even realize it. So, a personal pronoun is a word in a language that can replace a person, a group, a case, a situation, or in French, an object even. Okay? So, for example, when you're talking about a friend, let's say we have a friend named Sarah. If we're talking about Sarah, we do not say, Sarah is my friend, Sarah is 15 years old, Sarah is really nice. We say, Sarah is my friend, she is really nice, she is 15 years old. I've replaced the name Sarah with a personal pronoun. So, let's keep that example in mind and go through the definitions of these words you see on the board. Je, in French, c'est moi, je. I, right? Je, I. For example, we say je m'appelle en français. I call myself. Je m'appelle, right? Tu, ça c'est toi. Tu, you, okay? Tu t'appelles Sarah. Your name is Sarah, for example, okay? Il, okay? Elle and on, okay? They're grouped together, and you'll see why soon when we start learning about conjugating verbs. Il means he. So I'm going to write he at the bottom. He. Elle. She. Okay? And you have for example, one thinks, okay? Or it can also mean we, okay? So the French language has changed over time. En used to always mean one. One thinks, one wonders, this kind of expression. However, over time, the language has changed, and now en is used to represent we, okay? We as in a group of people, okay? Donc, now you have the definitions, so you understand. Je, tu, il, elle, on, okay? Nous, nous. Nous, okay? Nous, we as a group. We are, nous sommes, okay? Talking about a group, including yourself when you're speaking. Vous has two definitions, okay? It can either mean it can either mean you, toi, pluriel, so you, PL stands for plural. You plural, meaning if I was talking to an entire class of people, I would not say tu, because I'm speaking to many people, so I would say vous, right? Vous, plural, okay? Or it can mean you using a form of respect. So for example, I would never approach a police officer in France and say tu. I would use that with a friend, someone of my age. But if I was speaking with a police officer or maybe an older person, maybe my teacher, I would want to use the vous form. Okay? So if you're addressing one person of authority, make sure you use the vous form to be respectful when we're speaking French. Okay? So tu, when you're talking to your friends, vous, when you're talking to someone of authority. C'est bon? Okay. Et finalement, aïe aïe aïe, vous avez il, elle, pluriel. So, this is when we're talking about a group of people, meaning they. They, okay? Il, elle. That means they. But it depends. Are we talking about a group of boys, il, or a group of girls, elle? Okay? Keep that in mind. Please be careful, okay, not to mix French and Spanish. In Spanish, if you're talking about a boy, you say elle, okay? In French, if you're talking about a girl, you say elle. A group of girls or one girl, elle, okay? So now that we know what they mean, let's remind ourselves. Les pronoms personnels. Je, tu, singulière. Il, he, elle, she, on, one or we. Okay? Nous, we, as a group. Vous means you, as in I'm speaking to you as a group, or using you as a form of respect for a person of authority. Okay? And then you have il, elle, which means they. Okay? They are funny. Ils sont drôles, or elles sont drôles. And we will learn later about when to use il or elle. Okay? Les pronoms personnels en français. Facile. Est-ce que vous êtes prêts? Are you ready? Pour votre premier verbe en français, for your first verb in French. C'est un verbe tellement important. Je vous présente le verbe avoir. Dun, dun, dun! Ok, donc, le verbe avoir est tellement, tellement, tellement important. Donc, écoutez bien, ok? Écoutez bien. So, you have this verb, avoir. What does it mean? Can you guess? It's one of the verbs you use all of the time. All of the time. Avoir means, okay? To have. To have. Okay? Avoir is the infinitive of the verb, which means this verb has not been conjugated. So if I ask you, is this the infinitive of the verb avoir? You're going to say yes. If I ask you why, you're going to say parce que, mademoiselle, le verbe n'est pas encore conjugué, because the verb is not yet conjugated. That is an infinitive, okay, an infinitive. So this is going to tie right in to our lecture over les pronoms personnels, okay? So, je, right? We learned that means I. How do I say I have? Ooh, bonne question. Okay, j'ai la réponse pour vous. Okay, j'ai is how we're going to say that. J'ai. Okay, but we have a problem here in French. Okay, the French do not like in saying je ai, I have. They prefer to just say j'ai, I have. So J apostrophe A I. J'ai. Okay? Next, you guessed it. Tu as. Tu as. So if I say I have a sister, j'ai une sœur, or I could say you have a sister, tu as une sœur. Okay? Next, we have il, elle, on. Il, elle, on, a. Okay? I want you to notice that these are not conjugated the same way, but they are pronounced the same. Okay? J'ai, tu as, spelled A-S, and then we have il, elle, on, a, which is just an A. Okay? Now, if I want to say we have a sister, we're going to say nous avons une sœur. Nous avons. Okay? That's A-V-O-N-S. Nous avons. Vous avez. Okay? Vous avez. You, plural, have a sister. Or you, a person who I respect, who maybe is a person of authority. If I was telling, for example, my grandmother, I might say, vous avez une sœur, because she's someone older than me. Let's not forget that. So, vous avez, et finalement, we have elle, il, on. Okay? That's O-N-T, on. I want you to see if you can repeat these after me. What is the infinitive? Avoir. What does that mean? To have. But in French, we would never say I to have, you to have, he to have. So we conjugate the verb. We take the infinitive and we break it down into its different forms. So, avoir, ça c'est l'infinitif. To have. Okay? J'ai. Repeat after me. J'ai. Tu as. Il a. Elle a. Or on a. Okay? Nous avons. We have. Nous avons. Vous avez. Or elles ont. Or ils ont. Okay? So now you've taken one of the most important verbs in French at the beginning of your French career and you can already conjugate it. Awesome. Let's see you put that to work and participate in some activities to help reinforce this information. C'est bon pour toi? C'est cool. Okay.